What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have the GeminiJets August 2024 releases for you guys. I'm super excited to dive into another GeminiJets release set. This time it'll be for the month of August, and we got some very interesting stuff to take a look at. Now, of course, I'm not sure what GeminiJets has hinted out. They did not release any hints of what NG does, but I'm just super excited to get into these releases for you guys. So here's some pictures of the models from the July releases, and then you have some future releases. New ones include this Trump Van 737, KLM A321neo, Qantas 787, this is the Alaska 737 MAX 8 in the Honoring Those Who Serve. There is a Delta ND88 in the Von Allen livery as well, and then you got all your other various future releases right here. So we're gonna jump into the August releases. So let's take a look at the July releases. So everything is bright now. I do want to look at some photos like this Delta 767-400 in the Colors of Motion livery, looking absolutely very nice, and the MD-88 from Delta Airlines right there, also looking very nice as well in the Colors of Motion livery. Now, as I look at this ATR, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I mean, it may look whack when you're looking at it in person, but personally, I think the ATR mold, it is what it is. I can't really complain, but that's how they do it. Let's look at this United Evo Blue 767-400, which looks absolutely stunning. Wow, really nice job from GeminiJets right there. And as for the 1-200 department, everything is also by it now as well. So really nice assortment for the July releases, and yeah, looking forward to hopefully buy some models on that release set. Alright, so now let's go down so we can look for the August releases. Well, we have 172, which is a series that's also by it now too. But here we are with the August 2024 releases. So super excited to get into this. GeminiJets did a countdown to the August 2024 releases yesterday, and here we are at 12 p.m. It's now released on August 7th, which happens to fall on my birthday. So happy birthday to me, and I'm just super excited to see what GeminiJets has to offer for a couple of birthday gifts to me. So super excited to get into the August 2024 releases. And clearly right now I'm in Sacramento International Airport. Usually I would do these releases after work. So if ever you see some airplanes, if ever I hear some airplanes taking off, then yeah, there is a kind of an all-white aircraft that I'm seeing in the background. Not sure if that's an all-white aircraft, that has to be a bizjet, or maybe it's really cool. But I'm seeing it as I speak, I'm seeing almost a all-white 737 almost. Not sure what's that doing here, but that's there. Maybe it's a private plane, I guess, but yeah. But other than that, super excited to get into the releases for GeminiJets for August 2024. So with that being said, let's get started with our 1-400 lineup. So let's get started. So we're going to get started with, let's see what GeminiJets has to offer. We begin, ooh, nice, Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8. So here it is right there. This is Alaska's newest aircraft to the fleet. And yeah, it's kind of a 737 MAX almost. It's just MAX 9 they have. It's just the shortened version of the MAX. So this is the most popular 737 MAX variant. So as you can see, hang on, I'm kind of looking at that aircraft. Yeah, is that? Yeah, that looks like a private. Yeah, I'm kind of looking right now. It's taxiing right now. I'm guessing that is a private 737. You're gonna have to take a look at my flight radar for a moment. So yeah. There's the Alaska 737 MAX 8. This is the first Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the Alaska Airlines fleet. So nice for the collectors that they're gonna get some variety right here. Ooh, this is actually a C-40 Clipper that's in SMF right now. That's really cool. So there is a C-40 Clipper in Sacramento International Airport as I speak. She had just landed from Norfolk ORF. Yeah, sorry if I kind of jump out of what's going on with the releases, because once again they got some very nice assortment here in SMF. Wasn't expecting a C-40 Clipper to be in SMF while I'm recording the GeminiJets August releases. But anyway, as I get back on track, this aircraft was registered November 801 Alpha Kilo, which once again that is Alaska Airlines' first ever Boeing 737 MAX 8 in their fleet. And the price of that model is just your average MSRP. Since the price increase, that's $56.95. Alright, so that is the Alaska 737 MAX 8. Should be a nice model for all the American collectors right there. Next up, we have an Azul. Ooh, nice. The Azul Embraer E195 E2. And it's a regular Louis Ember E195. So really nice that GeminiJets is still bouncing back on their Ember E195 E2 molds. They did release a Porter and a KLM. So now they're going to be releasing the Azul one, which is the launch customer of the aircraft. So Azul is the launch customer of the Ember E195 E2. So here it is in their standard livery. I think when they first delivered this aircraft, I think it had like a special scheme in celebration of their first delivery. But here's their standard scheme right there. So looking very nice, and should be a nice model for all the South American collectors right there, or people who have Azul fly to their airports. So that aircraft is registered Papa Sierra Alpha Echo Hotel, and the price is $52.95. And there is a Southwest 737 here. You can slightly hear, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there is a Southwest 737. I'm guessing that's a 737-800 that's taken off. But anyway, so yeah, that is your Azul Ember E195 E2 right there. And yeah, Papa Sierra Alpha Echo Hotel is the registration. Alright, next up on the lineup we have, nice, a Delta Airlines Airbus A321 in the regular livery. Should be in the regular livery. Nice, so we're getting another release of the Delta Airlines Airbus A321, and I think it's been years. Not sure if I can recall, but I think the last time GeminiJets released Delta A321 was back in 2019 or 2020 with the Delta A321 Sankey livery. So really nice that we're getting a Delta A321 standard livery back once again from GeminiJets. And overall, it should be a nice model despite the flaws of the Airbus A320 family mold from GeminiJets. But all I can say, this model is not 100% perfect since this model is going to be made out by hands. And yeah. Should be a nice model though, and hopefully I can get this model in the long run. So that aircraft is registered November 327 Delta November, and the price is the same thing with that 737 MAX 8. So kind of like your typical Airbus Boeing narrow body right there. And next up, we're going to be moving on. So that's a nice addition. I might think of the Delta and the Alaska. Next up, we should have is, ooh, nice. So we have another Delta Airlines plane, but this is a 767-400ER, and this has the, I'm guessing, another Southwest 737. Sorry about that, guys. Once again, I'm at the airport. Currently, right now, they're using 17 left for departures, 17 right, and 35 left are closed. So yeah. So as I get back on track, wow, nice. This is in the breast cancer awareness livery. Ooh, man, that is awesome. And this is the current breast cancer awareness livery for the Delta 764. It's in the Evelyn H. Lauder, which basically that's the breast cancer. I'll just call it the breast cancer awareness livery right there. So really cool thing. I might consider getting this, and overall, I think it should be a nice model from GeminiJets in their 767-400 mold. So looking forward to getting this model once it comes out. So that aircraft was registered November 845 Mike Hotel. So that's another Delta Airlines I may consider getting. So looking forward to getting 3 models for this month. Alright, so it just had like that sip of water. But as I scroll downwards, next up, we should have, of course, wow, an Emirates going all retro for the Emirates fleet. We have an Airbus A310-300, and here it is. So, really nice looking model right here. I think the Airbus A310, it's either the Airbus A300 or the Airbus A310 is the first aircraft in Emirates' fleet when they launch operations. Not really quite sure on this, but it should be a nice retro model for all the UAE collectors, especially for the Emirates collectors, so they can have a nice variety. So I think it was a couple of months ago they released a Emirates Airbus A300, kind of like a couple of months ago this year. So really cool to see them make an Airbus A310-300. So this aircraft is registered Alpha 6 Echo Kilo Bravo, and of course the partnership with Emirates and GeminiJets still continues to go strong right here. Alright, next up we have is an Iberia. Wow, that's really interesting right there. So we have an Iberia Bombardier CRJ 1000. Now, this is like the longest of the CRJ family. So really cool that we're seeing GeminiJets make a CRJ 1000 for Iberia Regional. And this is operated by Air. Okay, I don't know what this airline, what this regional airline is, but it's there. But this should be a cool model for all the Spanish collectors, and yeah, all your European collectors right there. This aircraft is registered Echo Charlie Mike Victor Zulu. Now, I'm not sure if I recall. I think GeminiJets has made some CRJ 1000s in the past. but it's really nice to see them make it again, and I think they're going to be using a couple of their previous molds they had, so really nice to see. And the price is $52.95, and I forgot to mention the price for the Delta 764, so that's $63.95, and this A310 is $62.95. Alright, so next up, there's like a, yeah. Anyways, continuing on. Next up we should have is a Qatar Airways Cargo Boeing 777 freighter, and this is an interactive series because it features optional doors and open and close configuration. So here it is in 1:1 scale. So yeah, really nice model for all the Qatar fans right there, and really nice that they're having this mold as an interactive. I hope I can try to get an interactive model in the future. I'm trying to kind of get into that point, kind of setting a goal for myself. I should get a 1:1 interactive model, literally, like this model for example, whether it be a 747 or a 777 freighter. I think I should probably get a 1:1 interactive model because I would like to have one. And yeah, explore the various features of the 1:1 department. So yeah, that's your Qatar 777 freighter right there. This aircraft is registered Alpha 7 Bravo Foxtrot Tango. And yeah, it should be a nice model right there. Alright, next up, as we scroll down, next up we should have is oh man. Okay, so we have a United Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 re-release. This is the second iteration, and it's in the evil blue livery. Oh my goodness. So I think I'm guessing January 2022 is the last time GeminiJets has released a 737 MAX 8, and I think their first iteration of their 737 MAX 8 from United Airlines, it had a couple of controversies. The mold was quite controversial. There were rocket ship engines, and then one of the AT winglets ends up having being curved instead of just having it straight. But hopefully this model has an improvement, and man, yeah. Excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, but all I could say is I just need to get this model because I do want to try to compare it with the first iteration right there. So that aircraft was registered November 17265, and the price is $56.95. Same goes for every narrow body, and the price for the Qatar is $71.95. Not sure if I saw this registration November 17265. I'm trying to look. Okay, it's not really showing up on my results, but maybe I have not. But I've seen a couple of United 737 MAX 8s, so should be a nice addition to get another one. And I see an aircraft landing, exiting the taxiway. I'm not sure what airline that is, but I can try to make out. Oh, it's a United. Speaking of United, see a United Airbus A320 right there. And I think that's it for the 1:1 department. Actually, we got more, and we have a Vasco ATR 72-500. So I think they released this model in 1:1 scale last month, so now they're gonna release it in 1:1 scale. Now, as I saw on that Cubana ATR 72, quite questionable, I'll say. So I've seen the Aer Lingus ATR 72 from 2022, and honestly, the cockpit windows. Yeah, the cockpit windows can't explain once the production images are out, but I mean, GeminiJets tried their best. It's not the best representation of an ATR 72 nose, but all I can say, it is what it is. On that, I think this model should also be a nice airline for all the Asian collectors, especially this airline originates from Vietnam. So very nice and simple livery. You got a light blue cheat line, and then all your various colors of sky blue. So really nice aircraft from the Vietnam era, the Vietnam, from an airline from Vietnam. So that aircraft is registered Victor November Bravo 221, and I think that should do it. Let's see if we have more. And yeah, that should do it. So kind of interesting variety. We got a nice balance between North America, South America. Well, not much on South America, but you also got some Europe, and then a lot of Asian stuff. So really nice assortment. Well, yeah, just a simple assortment of models right here. So my picks, I'll say, is this Alaska 737 MAX 8, the Breast Cancer Awareness Delta 764, and the Airbus A321, and this United 737 MAX 8 re-release. So yeah, there it is right there. But I'm super excited to get these models once they're out. So as I scroll down, I think we should move on to some. Actually, we have some Gemini Maxes for August 2024, and let's see what those are. We have a United States Air Force Lockheed C5M Super Galaxy from Dover Air Force Base. So here it is right there. I think this is a second, like, I'm guessing, or maybe this is like the first 1-400 counterpart for the Dover Air Force Base C5 Galaxy. So really cool to see a C5M Super Galaxy made in 1/400 scale from Dover Air Force Base. And overall, the C5 mold should be a very nice model in the Gemini Max department. So that aircraft is registered. Well, technically it's like a serial number or just like a registration, but I'll just say registration. So that aircraft is registered 84-0061 and the price is $73.95. Forgot to mention, yeah, this is your price for $52.95 for that ETR right there for the Vasco. And yeah, there's just only one Gemini Max release, nothing really too special, but yeah, that's your Gemini Max release. Now I move on to the Gemini 200 department. So let's see what GeminiJets has for the 1-200 department. So let's get started. We're gonna start things off with a Delta. Ooh, nice. Delta Airlines Airbus A330-300. So we should expect a 1/400 model coming soon from GeminiJets right there. And yeah, I think it's been a while since this A330 was made in 1/200 scale. I can't, like, maybe soon in 1/400, but yeah. But still cool model. I think the Airbus A330-300 mold should look nice in GeminiJets 1-200 lineup. So overall, really nice choice from GeminiJets right there. So that aircraft is registered November 829 November Whiskey. Is that? Yeah, I see some like A330s, 300s and Delta in Seattle, but I'm trying to like. Yeah, I don't think I've never seen this aircraft yet. So yeah, I'm trying to like search this up on my phone. But that's your Delta A330-300 in 1/400 scale. Price is $169.95. Next up, so we're gonna move on downwards. Next up we should have is an nice. We're going all retro right here as we have an Eastern Express SOD P40A. I think GeminiJets already released this already from the, I'm guessing it was from the June 2022 releases, what I'm guessing. But here she is right there, the Eastern Express SOD P40A. Should be a nice model in 1-200 scale, and overall, I think their 1-200 SOD P40 mold looks absolutely very nice. So that aircraft is registered November 407 Bravo Hotel, and the price for that aircraft is $87.95. Alright, so that's your Eastern Express SOD P40. Next up we should have is, we have a LATAM Airbus A320neo. So it should be a nice model for all the South American collectors. And what does that say on the titles? It says something Airbus A320neo, like it says, and like there's language right there, there's Spanish language. So I'm guessing, not sure what that stands for, but I'm guessing this could be like the first Airbus A320neo operator in South America. Correct me if I'm wrong, because like, yeah, I don't know any like these like, well, I kind of know a little bit of Spanish, but like, I'm not sure what this really means. But I'm guessing this could be like the first. LATAM was the first Airbus A320neo operator in South America, so I think that's what it represents right there. So that aircraft is registered Charlie Bravo Hotel Golf, and the price for that model is $110.95. Alright, so now we move on downwards. Next up, we have a Porter -A Q400. So nice to see a Porter -A Q400 done in 1-200 scale, and they already did the 1-400 counterpart last month for July. So really nice to see them do a 1-200 Q400. So here it is right there. And yeah, I kind of like the same deal, same registration and all that. Charlie Golf Kilo Quebec Charlie is the aircraft registration, and the price is $85.95, which is the same thing for like the SOD P40 from Eastern Express. So overall, it should be a nice 1-200 model for all the Canadian collectors right there. Alright, so now we move on. Next up, we should have is a Qantas Link Airbus A220-300. So it should be another nice. This should be a cool model for all the Aussie collectors right there. So we have a regular Livy Qantas Link Airbus A220 looking very nice. And overall, I think Gemini's 1-200 A220 mold should look very nice. I mean, it's better than their 1-400 one, but other than that, it should be a nice model for all the Australian collectors, especially those who live in the Oceania area. And yeah, all Qantas fans and all that stuff. So really nice living on this Qantas Link Airbus A220, and overall I think it looks absolutely very nice. So that aircraft is registered Victor Hotel X-Ray for Bravo, and the price is the same. Well, different one. So this is $108.95. Next up, we should have, let's see what we can see. We have, wow, oh yes, United Airlines Boeing 747-400. I'm guessing, is this Saul Bass livery? Let's see, is this a Saul Bass 7474? Oh man, wow, that is amazing. Saul Bass 747-400. Wow, that is amazing. I think it's been a while since Gemini has released a United Airlines retro, so really cool right there. Should be a very fantastic model for all you United fans who like to collect 1-200 models, and overall, that's a very nice livery for a 747. I'm not sure if I want to get this because I do have the 1-400 version by JC Wings that I got in Airliners International 2024, but probably if ever I have enough money, then maybe I can snag a deal on this beautiful United 744 and the Saul Bass livery. So that aircraft is registered November 175 Uniform Alpha, and the price is $204.95. So really cool United retro right there in the 1-200 department. Not sure if Gemini is gonna like do a 1-400 too, compared to like JC, but yet again, JC has already made a 1-400 model of a United 744 in the Saul Bass series, so highly not likely, but we'll see. But that's your United 744 in 1-200 scale. Next up, we have one in the flaps down, so kind of like the same deal, but this is a $10 price increase on this model right there. So no big difference, same song, second verse, just the flaps down version. If I can try to like pull up the CGI, if the CGI can load, but yeah, same thing, flaps slack extended. That's like the only main difference with this United 744 and the Saul Bass livery. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it just shows like the flaps down sticker right there. So should be another cool model. So you can get one with either flaps up or flaps down. But yeah, very nice model right there from GeminiJets. Alright, so moving on downwards, and we do have, ooh, nice, United States Air Force Boeing C-17 Globemaster from Dover Air Force Base. So here it is right there. So kind of like the same thing, well, for the C5, but it's just on a C-17. So it has the same livery, same tail stripe, or like tail marker, and then you have some kind of like logo right there, which not sure what that is, but really cool aircraft right there. So that aircraft is registered 06-6168, and the price is $150.95. So I think that should be it. And we have another one. Oh, actually, we have a C1. Yeah, we have another 1-200 U.S. Air Force aircraft, but this is going to be a Lockheed C-130H Hercules from the Youngstown, Ohio ARS. Not sure what ARS means. But yeah, there it is right there. You got like this, like the banner right there. It's like the Youngstown, Ohio banner right there for the U.S. Air Force. And yeah, very nice model. Not sure what ARS means, so like I'm gonna have to search this up. So I'm gonna have to search this up. It's okay. So Army National or something. Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. So there it is. So ARS means armored. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have it's some kind of like armored squadron right there, like here. So yeah, it's like an armored squadron, like an armored squadron almost in Youngstown, Ohio. So yeah, there is the C-17 right there. Should be a nice model for all you C-17 fans and all your U.S. Air Force fans, of course. But this should be a nice model in the 1-200 department. So that aircraft is registered 89er9106, and the price is $107.95. So, oh man, whew. Okay, I just came in. Okay, I thought that was gonna be it, but looks like we got another one, and this should be a really cool model right here. So this is a Bombardier C-47A from the Golden Knights, and this is the Golden Knights parachute team, and then wow, okay, so that's really cool right there. So you would see these at air shows, and overall this should be a very excellent model. I know the Golden Knights, the parachute team of the Golden Knights, they perform in a couple of US air shows right there. So yeah, they just carry the parachute team, and then yeah, they just take them up high, and then the parachute team would jump out of the airplane and then fly down to like the runway. And yeah, they would hold like various like flags, like they would hold the American flag, and then they will hold like the U.S. Navy flag and all your various flags like there, and sometimes banners like a blue banner or a red banner. So that's really cool that they're using this aircraft for that demonstration right there. So that aircraft is registered 17-01610. Kind of took a while for me to read, but yeah, it's a long registration. So, but yeah, the price for that model is $85.95. And I see an American Airlines here. Just letting you guys listen to that, but I think that's an American A320. I think she's gonna be heading out to like Phoenix Sky Harbor, I guess. Gonna have to, yeah. I had to like improvise right here. Yeah, it's an A320. Yeah, I was right. Phoenix Sky Harbor, so that's your American A320. And I think, yep, that is it. So overall, what a nice set of models for the August 2024 set. So yeah, really nice assortment of 1-400s, a really big assortment of 1-200 models right there. So I think the 1-200 department, they're really heavy on the American stuff. So you got the Delta, your United Sawbasses, your U.S. Air Force stuff, the Golden Knights, that's really cool. And then you got your Eastern Express Retro right there. Now as for the 1-400, it's kind of like a mix of everything. So you got like North America, South America, Europe, and then Asia. There's only two Asian models if you count the Middle East. But yeah, very nice assortment of models overall. Really nice release set from GeminiJets. Now, as for the models I'll be getting this Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8, this Delta Airlines Airbus A321, this Delta 767-400ER in the breast cancer awareness delivery right there, and the second release United Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8. I think the ones in my high priority is this MAX 8 and the Delta 767-400 and possibly this Delta Airbus A321. So yeah, really nice assortment of models, and overall I like this release set. So if I were to give this release set a rating, I'll say I think it's a good release set. That's all I can say. The nice varieties of like American stuff, and then you got like a mixed batch of like South American, and then like all the other European, Asia, Oceania, but still a good set overall. And yeah, really nice assortment of models right here, and nice assortment of airlines. So for this release set, I'll give this a 82%. It's a good release set and an overall really nice assortment of models right here. So that's it for today's video. So So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. I really need to like work on like trying to master my intro without messing things up, because of course I've been talking for a while, but yeah, we're reaching the end. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Oh my god. So I do apologize, but yeah. Okay, let me just redo my intro again. Oh my god, that was terrible, honestly. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Jeez. Oh man, I really need to work on that. Yeah. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.